If there's one thing in high school that I am going to remember forever, it's going to be this homecoming game that I just came home from. I'm in the high school marching band, so I'm forced to go to the football games. And honestly, this is the one time when where I'm glad that I actually didn't miss the football game. I'm not a big sports guy or anything, so if I wasn't in the high school band, I would probably never ever go to a football game. But this football game, halftime, everyone's leaving, all the supervisors leave, and a streaker comes in with a sock on his fucking dick and runs across the football field so fast that security has no time to react. None of the football players have time to react. No one wants to tackle this guy because, the only thing covering him up is a sock and a school shirt on his head, which is why people assume that it was probably a student. Not only that, but it seemed very well planned out. Like, he timed it very well. So he runs across the field, hops over the fence, right? And the cops chase after him. There's police cars out on the road, and they can't find him. This streaker actually got away. And it's really interesting and pretty fucking hilarious that just some random ass streaker came to my homecoming game, runs across the field, and somehow makes it. This is amazing, and this is the one thing that I'm going to remember in my high school experience. But this guy will never, ever, ever beat the freaking streaker in American Ninja Warrior. If you haven't seen that video, dude, search that up right now. American Ninja Warrior, like 2015, naked streaker, whatever. He hops into the ninja course, the obstacle course, and he runs through like half of the thing in less than a minute. It's pretty damn impressive. He was the best person on American Ninja Warrior, hands down. Like, all of the other athletes were just so slow and tedious and overly careful. This dude was dancing on his way to victory, and I honestly think he could have made it, and he purposely got caught. But back to the school story about this streaker. So this streaker gets away. Everyone is not traumatized. Everyone loves this guy. They think he's like the best thing in the world. And everyone's wondering who it is, and it's not posted on the internet either, besides this story that I'm telling you right now. So this guy had nothing to cover him up but his a school t-shirt on his face and a sock covering his genitalia. But that's pretty much it. And so obviously me and my friends during break we're like trying to figure out, like, how did this guy do this? And I think we've pretty much hit the ball, hit the target on this one. I forgot the term. Hit the ball. That wouldn't make sense, but we pretty much have it down on how he got in. So we think that he hopped the fence on the other side of the school and then got into the stadium. He probably could have even bought a ticket for all we know. Wasted money just to streak. This guy is dedicated. But anyway, he probably hopped the fence on the other side of the school and came in a robe and, easy clothes to take off, in an instant. So he comes in with like a robe and maybe like PE shorts, right? And a sock on his dick. And then when he seizes his moment, when all the supervisors leave, the moment that he's been waiting for and all of that, he just he just rips his robe off, puts the shirt on his face, and runs. And then his escape plan was probably to hop the fence, run across this really rough ground, because this is like deserty southern California, so like he's probably stepping on thorns and shit. And I think they said that he was barefoot. I'm not sure. He might have been wearing shoes. But anyway, he runs across there, he dives into a pickup truck, and they drive away into the distance, and that's how he got away. I have no idea. We don't know who this guy is yet, but people suspect that it's somebody in the school because it was very well timed, and obviously he had a school T-shirt as well. And yeah, and it would make sense that it was a student, honestly, and not just some random person, because some random person would probably not time it very well. The only disappointing part about the streaker is that he didn't get caught like a real streaker. The other thing is he didn't go out without the sock like a real streaker. This guy does not have the self-esteem of a true streaker. All right, a true streaker would go in there sockless. and just leave it dangling, have it like snatch on a bush or something. But that's pretty much all I have to say. It's like the best moment of my high school life. Yeah, high school is pretty shitty, in my opinion at least. Who knows, maybe adult life will be worse. But yeah, best moment of my high school life so far, and I'm glad I didn't miss that football game. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and rate, comment, share, and subscribe.